Hi there, my name is Laura and I'm the owner of Cafe Momento here in beautiful Nelson, British Columbia. Welcome to my crazy purple kitchen. Today we will be making that old church luncheon favorite, peanut butter butterscotch marshmallow squares. You can't tell me you didn't choose your seat at one of those church functions based on how many butterscotch squares there were on the plate. And as promised, we will be showing you the finished product from yesterday of the chocolate truffle pie. Our four ingredients are unsalted butter, peanut butter, butterscotch chips, and fruity marshmallows. If you think it's unusual that you would need fruity marshmallows in with peanut butter, you can make it with plain marshmallows, but trust me, it's not as good. Most of the time when you run into this recipe, they advise you not to use natural peanut butter. That is the peanut butter with the oil that rises to the top. I don't know why they ask this, because we use natural peanut butter all the time and it works perfectly. Just toss the butter and the peanut butter into the double boiler so it doesn't burn and wait for them to melt together. Now you can see that the butter and peanut butter have melted together. All we have to do is stir it until it is smooth. The one thing about using natural peanut butter is that sometimes it can be a little lumpy. You want to make sure to stir out those lumps before adding the butterscotch chips. After stirring out all the lumps of peanut butter, we turned off the heat on the burner and we popped the butterscotch chips in. Now we just stir them till they're smooth and then we wait. By turning off the heat, but leaving it on the double boiler, you help make sure that the butterscotch chips thoroughly melt. Waiting once the butterscotch chips have melted is a very important part of the process, because if the mixture is too hot, it will actually melt all the marshmallows, which is not what you want. Also, if the mixture is too cold, it won't properly mix all together. What you should do is wait until the bottom of the bowl is still warm to the touch, but not burning your hand. Now, after the butterscotch has all melted in smoothly, we just simply dump it into our already prepared fruity marshmallows and stir until thoroughly combined. Now you can see it's thoroughly combined and there are no huge clumps of marshmallows or huge clumps of peanut butter and butterscotch. Then you just smooth it out into a pan, cover it, and refrigerate it for at least a couple hours, although I tend to prefer overnight just to make sure it's completely set. As promised, here is our gorgeous finished product of the truffle pie from yesterday. And you can see that toasted coconut crust. And look at how it's mostly holding together there. Of course, as its nature, coconut is going to be a little bit of a crumbly crust. But at this point, there's so much chocolate. Do you care? Tess doesn't care. Thanks again for watching. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Kim, who is sponsoring this episode. Thanks, Kim! I hope you'll join us again next time for another wonderful Cafe Momento treat.